Bum, ba, ba,
All right.
ba, ba,
Breast picture. Let's pop it open like a can of worms.
All right. 127 hours. Christian Coulson, Danny. No, I'm not naming off all the people.
Yeah.
Scott Rudin, Darla K. Anderson. All right, sorry. All right. 127 hours. Black Swan, The Fighter, Inception. The Kids Are All Right, despite the fact that their mothers are lesbians. The King's Speech, The Social Network, Toy Story Trace, True Grit, and Winter's Bone. Yeah. So this has been an interesting award season with this category.
This has been the only thing, this is what saved 2010 for me. I thought it was an awesome Oscar season. There was a time when I think I saw like 7 movies in a row that I gave like 9 or higher to. And that rarely ever happens.
Okay, first off, before we get off on this, have you seen every movie in this category except for The Kids Are All Right and Winter's Bone?
Yes.
Okay, I have seen all of them. I've seen all of them since I saw Black Swan near the end of December. But anyways, so before the award season really got going, it seemed like people were pretty unsure, about who was going to win, and then, it became really obvious to everyone that, Social Network is going to win. And then something out of the depths of hell gave The King's Speech this boost of confusion.
Yeah, where did that come from?
And King's Speech, has won everything now except for the Golden Globe. So, it would be safe to say that The King's Speech is going to win Best Picture, but I honestly cannot picture that. I truly still think that The Social Network, for some reason, is going to win. I hate this saying, but it truly is the movie of this generation. Don't see why it wouldn't win. The King's Speech is a good movie. I think it's actually a really good movie, but it's so simplistic, it's so light, and so, it is forgettable, to be honest. There really isn't much to it. It's about a guy that has trouble speaking. He goes to a guy, and the guy teaches him to speak better, and then he speaks better. There's nothing else to it. It's a good movie. On really technical terms, the performances, production value, it's great, but it doesn't deserve to win Best Picture. No. I don't see why it would, but it's won a lot of things, so it's safe to say that it might. It probably will. But I have a feeling that The Social Network will still win, and I think it. Inception's my favorite movie of the year, but I would be very, very happy with Social Network winning.
Obviously my favorite movie of the year is Toy Story 3. That doesn't have a chance. So, everything that you said about King's Speech, I couldn't agree more. It is completely that, I don't know where this boost came from. I don't think it's very well deserved, but, Social Network, it's when people announced, it really shows, I always say that you can make a good movie as long as you have good writers and good talent behind it. Do you remember when they announced that they were making a Facebook movie?
Yeah, I was because I remember I was looking at, the first thing I heard about it, I was looking at David Fincher's filmography, and I just read that there was a movie about the invention of Facebook starring Justin Timberlake. I was like, what?
Yeah, exactly. People laughed. And it shows how great, a film could be if you just have the right talent, and I think that that's what, Social Network had so perfectly, and I think that's why I would love to see it win. I would think, last year, I was saying Avatar. I think it's gonna be Avatar. I don't want it to be Avatar. I think it should be Hurt Locker. And so, when Hurt Locker won, I was so I was cheering. I was like, man, I'm so glad that movie finally got the credit I felt it deserved. But in this particular case, I just feel that, I just think it's gonna be King's Speech. I don't want it to be, but I just think that the Academy just has a hard-on for movies like that.
It is basically a tie for me between King's Speech and Social Network on who I think is going to win. Because, like I said, it seems really likely that King's Speech is going to win, but I just have this feeling that Social Network will, too. So it's a tie for me.
Because, King's Speech never exceeds its premise. 127 hours. Here's an example. It takes a guy just trapped in a rock and exceeds its premise and makes it a very interesting, fast-paced thriller. King's Speech, it's about a guy who can't speak well. By the end of the movie, he is a mildly good speaker. Like, he went from something like, that's it. That's it. He went from being an idiot to an average speaker at best.
No,
and then,
it is a good movie, though.
No, it is. Like I said, there's nothing about the movie that is bad. Nothing. But nothing about the movie is great. And that's what hurts it, is that there's never a moment when I
think the performances are great.
I think the performances are really good, but there was never a moment in the movie when I said, you know what, that was an amazing scene. Like, or,
okay.
You know, it was just...
I thought Colin Firth was great and deserving in the movie. But, do you think that there's a chance for any movie to win except for King's Speech or Social Network?
No.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah. I was kind of saying really early in the Oscar season that there's a chance that Black Swan might win, but it doesn't really seem likely anymore at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think... At the beginning, honestly, like, I would say a month ago, before the awards were announced, I would have said, before the Golden Globes, I would have said, I think Black Swan's gonna win the Academy Award. But it seems like, I don't know why, it just kind of, the boost was given to King's Speech, and it seemed like, for some reason, all the air was sucked out of Black Swan's, I don't know, bubble?
Fake boobs?
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I think it could be Social Network or King's Speech. I really don't know what to say one way or the other. It'd be easier to guess King's Speech, but I just have a feeling that Social Network is going to win.
If it does win, I'll be super happy. Really, honestly.
Yeah, I will be too.
It'd be awesome. Because Social Network, I think, has, there's something about that movie that just has, like, I don't know what it is. It's so, like, rewatchable for me. Like, it's a movie that, like, I rented it on DVD, and I watched it twice, and I noticed something, like, better every single time.
I bought it, loser.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta go, so we're gonna finish this.
Alright, well, I'll just try to frickin' make a video this time saying that there is a podcast. YouTube will not let me log on because it keeps trying to want me to link my Google account to my YouTube account. And I don't freaking have a Google account!
You should make one.
I'm going to right now, so they freaking get off my dick.
Anyways, I'm glad we recorded that.
Yeah, that's definitely...
Alright, we're gonna say goodbye now, though. Bye.
Thanks for this. Alright, see you later, dude.
See ya.
Peace and happiness.
Oh, shut up.